Good day, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another video. My name's ChiefDog74, and let's get into this one. So today we are back on Need for Speed Unbound, and I bring to you this video today, a day before my birthday, but also more importantly for this game, after about a week after the new update. I think it's been a week, is it? I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. I can't remember. I'm losing track of time here, but basically, there's been a new update to Need for Speed, so it's up to Volume 3 now for the online, and it's added a few different things. So, as you can see in the top right corner, we no longer have a level. Instead, we have like a battle pass, but for cars. So, um, yeah, you get like different rewards, and it's all like unlocked with XP, and everything's free in it. So the way that they're making sort of money rather than having the pass is you get all of these cool cars in the store. However, none of them are new. They're all just like really crazy body kits that you can buy in the store. So that's that's pretty cool. None of the store ones um really interest me, but obviously there's going to be people which are interested in it. So you can buy those and then have the speed pass for free. So that goes up 75 tiers, and at tier 50 there is a Dodge Viper SRT kit, which is actually quite good because, as you know, if you've watched some of my older videos, well, not too old, but some older videos, I have the SRT Viper. So yeah, only issue with these body kits though, of course, is that you can't really customize them. So once you put the body kit on, you can't add different parts on. You have to stick with whatever they've got, which I think is a bit of a shame because I'd like to do some hybrid body kit. But today we're not looking at any of the real new content because, of course, there also is the DMC DeLorean. This is unlocked by getting the new Linkups done. So these are like events in the open world, so you don't need to sign up to them, you just need to go to the place. It's a bit like Forza Horizon with their like blimp areas. I don't know what they're called, but you go to like a blimp and it's got like an area underneath it, and then you just do different different objectives there. And in Need for Speed, they've done sort of a similar thing, but there's 4 rounds, and you have cops on you. And the more rounds you go through, the higher your heat gets, the more money you get. And you can do it with obviously all 16 people if they were all there, but obviously that's not the case. And something also brilliant is that they've got rid of that stupid menu which pops up whenever someone goes into a race, because it got really annoying and covered like the stat screen and like any of the other screens to the right. They're quite important. I can't really remember what there is, but anyway, enough nonsense about the new update. We're going to go back to something old, but it could be really well used in the new update, and that is an off-road car. And the off-road car of my choice is going to be the Subaru Impreza WRX STI from 2006. So this is the older version than the 2010 version, which is my favorite car. This one is also like a really solid car. Like I do like this car, but I just prefer this one a little bit more, which is quite odd. Also, if you hear I've got a bit of a weird throat or whatever, or I sound a bit nasally, it's because I've had hay fever yesterday and not fully recovered from it. Nonetheless, though, that's not going to stop me from designing and giving this car some performance. And we've got a few body kits as well. So we've got this Subaru one, which takes it fully off-road. That's quite a nice body kit. You got the Speed Hunters one, which I'm not too sure about. It's quite an interesting one. And you got the VTEX Modify, which the HUD's really interesting, but we'll of course do it ourselves with a custom body kit. Start with the hood, of course. We've got a few options. We've got the basic one, the Alchemist, which adds the headlights. You got this other Subaru one, which adds clips onto the side. And then you got the VTEX. Because we're going for an off-road build, we need to do the Alchemist one with the headlights at the front. So, yeah, excuse the sirens. I don't know why you can hear that now. It's a glitch that's happened twice, so maybe something to look into. As for the headlights, though, I think actually I may go for a yellow, like probably this yellow. I'm gonna go for this yellow, because that's sort of rally inspired, I guess, a little bit. 6 front bumper options. So we got the removal, which looks really weird as usual. Got the basic one. The one which puts STI on it on the front, which is actually quite cool. I like that, rather than having the lights down there. You got the Speed Hunters one, which interesting. You got another Subaru one, and then you got the VTEX one, which actually exposes some of the pipes, which is quite interesting. I think this Subaru one is actually quite interesting, so I'm going to go for that one. It's not too crazy, but also not too tame, so yeah, quite good. But we've got a few other splitter options, which are sort of the normal options, I guess. It's not really, well, these are quite often used on many of the cars. And as such, I'm going to go for this splitter, I think, because it's again not too wild, but not too tame. Canards, I'm not really interested in, to be fair. I think that it looks better without them. Front fenders, though, these are probably going to change. We've got these widened ones. We've got the extra widened ones from VTEX. Or is it just Tex? I don't know. I don't know most body kit brands. Got another Speed Hunters one and another VTEX one. I think what I'll do is I'll hold off on the front fenders, check what the side skirts are. So we've got this option, which looks really cool actually. Got this much more bigger option, and you got the VTEX one. I'm going to equip this option and then go back to the front fenders, and then ooh, the VTEX one actually fits a little bit better, I think, for this, because I like fenders to connect to each other with the side skirt, and the same for the rear fenders. But let's just check the wings. We've got a bunch of wing mirrors. Got ones which put it further on the front. Got these weird ones. Got these extra weird slim ones. Got all of these different options. I'm going to be a little bit more adventurous this time with my wing mirrors and go for the Speed Hunters ones, I think. They're not the most out there, but they're also not the most tame, so we can go for that. And then as for the window tint, we're going to fully blacken it out. Forgot to do that on the first. It's one of the first things I usually do. We've got some more side skirts, so got this Speed Hunters one. We've got the VTEX one, which we're probably gonna have to go for because then it matches the front. Got this another Speed Hunters one. That is crazy. That is pretty wild. And you got another VTEX one. Yeah, we're gonna have to go for this one, I guess, to match the front. Tail lights. Ooh, we can make them LED. Do I like it more though? I'm not sure. I wish you could start the car here and then you can see what the headlights look like when they're on, but we'll definitely black them out either way. But I think we'll just stick with the base ones just to be safe. As for the roof, what we got this like sort of rally kit where it adds a little intake and an aerial and all of this sort of stuff, which is quite cool. And then you can add some window sort of spoilers at the back. As we're doing a rally car, we're obviously going to put this one on. I think that's just the best option. Spoiler wise, we'll have a look. We can go no spoiler, which is interesting. Not entirely sure it'd be great for rallying, but we've got plenty of options. That is crazy. We got those options. Got this wing, which I think, yeah, that's going to be the one we're going to use. Definitely for rallying. That's right up the right street. And then we can make subtle changes by adding clips on, but I don't really want to do that, so stick with that. And then we've got a few different bumper options, so you can change it so that the exhaust is slightly more into the body and also to the right. You can add this like extra piece to it, which covers the exhaust again, or you can have this like half piece sort of kit. And I think I want like the half piece kit. I think that looks quite cool. Exhaust, we've got again plenty of options that we've seen before. I think I'm going to equip this one with the sort of heat marks around the edges. I think that looks quite cool. And then we've got some diffusers to look at as well. Pretty cool. Actually changed the placement of the thing as well. That is really cool. That might be the one there. I think it is. Yeah, that's definitely good. And obviously it's a text modify one or a VTEX one, however you want to say it. So it matches with the rear bumper that we've got on. But that is basically all the customization. I'm just going to do the license plate, and then I'm not going to touch the wheels really, because I want the rims to be that classic golden that you often see on the rally cars. So I'll come back to you when I've done the license plate and the wheels. Here's the license plate then, so just put WRX for World Rallycross Champion, or no, World Rallycross, and then I put the C for Champion, and then just put the number 74, because that is sort of my number. And then as for the wheels, we're going to do them now. Okay, and then I've changed the tyres now, so they're more off-road looking. And I just changed the brake caliper, or the brake disc, should I say, not the caliper. But again, those changes aren't really going to be noticeable. The tyres will, but the brake disc won't really. Time to do the stance, and of course, since it's a rally car, we want it to be as high up as we can, so we're not going to change the height. And as for camber's not very noticeable when you're this high up, so I guess we'll just put it to this. Doesn't really matter too much. And paint and wrap, I'm going to use the library for this. Well, not the library, sorry, the community. And yep, straight away, you should have already knew we're going to have a rally inspired one that they sort of use in real life. Yeah, we're going to use this livery. If it's editable, which hopefully this is, I might change the number to 74, because that's not too hard to do. So, are they mucked up there though? That's got two Subarus there, I think. I think I actually much more prefer this version. So we're going to go with this one, I think, rather than the other two more successful ones, because I didn't really like how they did the sides and stuff and the sponsors, whereas this one I think is a bit better. So yeah, I'm gonna quickly change the numbers around though, and then I'll be back. Since I made this drift car like the Subaru drift car S Plus, I've got a race car that's a Subaru S Plus. I may as well make an off-road Subaru at S Plus. Then I can use this one in Linkups, if not, because Linkups are usually off-road. So it's a good time to make an off-road car, and it's a good time to make a drift car as well, because they've added the drift playlist, which I think there is one for S Plus. So it is quite good that I did make that S Plus car. Obviously, if I'd made it after the update, I could have tested its drifting capabilities in a playlist. But there you go. That's just how it goes. And then just in future, I'll just make sure that if we make a drift car, then it will be tested in a drift playlist. But anyway, I'm babbling on. Let me find a build, and then I'll show you how to make it. Okay, so it turns out that I can't actually find any videos for S Plus off-road builds. I've seen one or two S builds, which makes me believe that if it's a off-road build I'm looking for, it can't actually go to S Plus. I'm just gonna check though. Obviously we want to equip the best engine, so if we look at the potential, the V6 here is the best option, so we'll equip that and we'll give it a little bit of a listen. Doesn't sound as great. I'm just gonna quickly check if that's because of the exhaust sound. I mean, this makes it a little bit better, but it sort of sucks we can't just use the main engine really to have like a solid car. But there you go. We're gonna obviously put everything to elite here. So the induction elite, ECU elite, fueling system elite, exhaust elite, and then they've already put the dual turbochargers in, and I think that is the best thing to do for an off-road car, because of course if you think about an off-road car, you're going to use a lot of wheel spin, sort of similar to a drift car, when you go around corners, and just in general you're going to be at lower speeds because there's less traction on dirt than there is on the road. So dual turbochargers is pretty good since we're going to be at low speeds for quite a lot of it. We want a full nitrous system, and then off-road suspension, elite brakes, off-road tires, there we go, elite clutch, And then the gearbox. So we can have a 5-seat, 6-speed, 7-speed, 8-speed. We'll put in a 7-speed. I think 8 gears is a bit too much for an off-road car. We'll see if the 7-speed comes back to bite us, but hopefully it should be what we need. And then we're gonna we want to put the differential towards grip, because drifting wouldn't really work. But look how high this car is now that we've equipped the off-road suspension. That is gonna bounce over those sand dunes. Is there sand dunes in this game? I don't think there is. I guess rolling hills of Chicago, because I think this is supposed to be set in Chicago actually. It's gonna bounce over them a lot better. This somehow decreases our top speed, but I guess that's okay for an off-road car actually. So we're going to go fully 80% grip, the best it can. Steering sensitivity and downforce you don't really need to think about. Traction control is off, that's completely fine. And then we'll do gas tap drifting, sure, that'll do. So there we go, that is our S Plus off-road car. Now I need to check if there's a Rumble playlist that we can do in this car. Otherwise, we'll just do a link up, which is of course the new event, and it's usually off-road. So I'll just have to wait for one of those if there's not one already. But if there is, then we can go into that. Or if there's a Rumble playlist, then we'll do that. Maybe I'll do both if there's a Rumble playlist. Anyway, though. That's the customization for this car done. Time to actually play around with it. So unfortunately there isn't really a playlist for off-roading really in S Plus. I think there's one for S, or at least it uses an S car, but not for S Plus. So this will have to be sort of my link-up car. I'm just going to check if it's equipped with the thing. It has, good. So they sorted that glitch out, because there used to be a glitch, if you remember, where the first time you equip cool. The first time you equip a like your tag, like your driving tag, it wouldn't save it, and instead it would just give you the default one again, which really sucked. But they've obviously fixed that issue now, and we can now freely drive around in this off-roading car. So let's have a look at some of its capabilities as we head over to the link up, which actually starts very soon. And almost crashed into a window. Oh no, I didn't realise there was a number on the roof. Oh well. Anyway, this is the first round, so we've got 4 people in this link up, and we need to find the golden bears. So there is one. Oh, wait, there's one there. There it is, got it. Just based off of how I feel about this car right now, it seems pretty good. Like, the off-roading is... Oh, sorry about that, mate. The off-roading feels pretty nice on this car actually, so obviously it sucks that we can't test it out in like a sort of a race setting, but oh wait, there's a golden bear. I think that's the last one. Wait. Oh, okay, you didn't have to get all of them. Oh, okay, now we've got sort of like the oh, what were these events called? They're the ones with ASAP Rocky in them. I'm sure you know what I mean. The ones where you smash them, and they're like the Speed Cross DLC, but just they added them in straight away this time. Oh, that was cool. That wasn't as great of a landing though. We smashed into a cop car here. We've also got a objective to use nitrous as well, so let's do that, as I miss all of those. So so we should use a bit of nitrous in between. Oh, that's a cop car out. As long as we're contributing at least 25% to this link up, then I'm happy. And it tells you how much each person contributes after the after the objective is done for that round. So as you can see, there's 4 rounds. There's only 3 people now, and I've done 21%. So I guess the other one accidentally left the arena or something. Stay above 80 miles per hour. That's pretty easy to do in this S Plus car of ours for the off-road. So we can just do that, and then draft behind players. So let's drive behind this person to get some of that done. It also does count for cop cars actually, but drafting behind an actual player is obviously better, so let's stick with this dude. In fact, I'm having to slow down a little bit because we're so good off-road here. There we go, now I can just... oh! I don't know what he's doing here. I'm trying to get the drafting thing. Unless he wants me to go in front, I'm not entirely sure. Does he? There we go, this guy's being a bit more compliant. So if we just stick behind him, then we'll get progress towards this done. There we go, that's that done. Do some drifts, and near miss other vehicles by closely passing them at speed. So we need to get near misses basically, and we have to do some drifting, which it's a little bit hard in this car, but if you hit the handbrake on, then you can do plenty of drifting. And as you can see, since we're on round 2, the police have also topped up to heat level 2. So that is something to be aware of, as we've got 3 minutes left to do both objectives. I'm not sure if that's for this entire round or if it's for the whole event. If it's for the whole event, and we're in a bit of trouble, but it should be fine. We can definitely get these things done. And that's one of the objectives done. Now just to do the near misses. I can't actually tell. Oh, there's 10 players here. That's why it only shows the top 3. Okay, so that's that objective done as well. Drive as fast as possible. Well, that's easy. Find and jump through air gates. Oh, I'm not entirely sure where those are. Oh, there's one. But you have to take that jump, I think. Oh, that was incredibly close. And, oh, that's not the intended way to do that. Hopefully there's a... I know that if you get hit, then you lose... or if you crash out completely, you lose money or something like that. So don't really want to do that. And... yeah, as you can see, the rounds, every time you do a round, it does increase your the time you have left, so that's quite good. And oh, that's not what I intended to do, but there you go. That's that challenge done. Now we need to... oh, sorry. Now we need to jump through some hoops, as there's 11 players doing this, that's really cool. Again, this is a really good idea, I think, because it's not too quick, it's not too long. You get a fair amount of money in it, as long as you escape, of course. It gets more than just 8 players into a piece, so... yeah, phase 2 though, get all 4 wheels off the ground. That's quite easy for us in our off-road car. And near miss again. So we'll do those, and I'll come back to you once I've done them. That's one of the objectives done. Now just to do the near misses. So up to heat level 3, and we need to use nitrous as our next our next piece and also crash into cops, which is a bit concerning for me because I don't have much health. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to slam into them. And I guess in turn that also helps us because then we get more nitrous to smash into cops more. So it's actually a pretty good combo for us here. Oh, there we go. That's the takedown. Cops done. Now just to out. Don't take down me. I'm not a cop. And then now just to use the nitrous. There we go, that is done. Again, we're in the top 3, which is obviously good because, you know, the more we're contributing, the better it is for the whole team. As we go to the final round, we've got 5 minutes. Oh! And we need to do some drifts, draft players, and jump through the air gates. So we actually get a daily challenge done. I wonder how close we are completing some of these weekly challenges, which they also added in this recent update. Because those gives you 40k, but obviously they're only weekly. Something that I want to know as well is, do these scale like how much you have to do based off of how many players there are? Oh, sorry mate. I'm actually quite curious on whether that's that, or if it tries to encourage you to have more people playing with you, so that you can guarantee to do all of the objectives. So we now get the drift one done, so just got to fly through those gates and draft behind players or cop cars, either one works. Here comes the team play in, so we've done all of those. So now we need to stay above 80 miles per hour, hit those golden bears. There's one. Oh, everyone missed it. And get more airtime. Oh, that was close. Just need to find these golden bears. Hopefully we get them all. There we go. Draft players closely is another one. Take down some more cops. Oh, oh no. Oh mate, I got busted. That sucked. Oh jeez. I wasn't looking where I was going there. Oh jeez, okay. Guys, we need to crash into the cops, not each other. Whilst drifting, hit the link-up smash objectives. Okay. So you sort of need to drift into these, which is interesting. Don't know why we can't just hit them, but... Oh, jeez. Oh, we got 40 seconds left. How am I damage critical again already as well? That is crazy. It's also heat level 5. I don't think we're going to do this, if I'm honest, get all of the link up objectives. Yeah, we can't get this like drifting one done. Oh. Yeah, that's that. Oh well, we got 3 of the 4 rounds done, and so now we need to escape the cops. Link up ended. We got 75 cash, and so we need to escape the cops to make sure that we don't get busted and lose all of this cash. Unfortunately, since we're an off-road car, we can quite easily get away from them, just as long as we don't face too many helicopters. Oh, that's one car that can keep up with us. Roadblocks are also now appearing on the map. I can't remember if that was the case before or not. Oh no, that's... Please, get me up. Don't bust me, don't bust me. Oh, we've got a... Okay, we need to take a shortcut here.
Suspect last seen entering Jefferson
There we go. Oh no, he's on the road with me. Please stay away. Good. Go the wrong way. I need to get the gas station here, and then I need to get the hell out. There's the gas station. Right, repaired. Now I feel a lot better. Now I can go off into the off-road and just escape at 160 miles per hour.
Can't believe we lost that one.
Oh,
Suspect pulled the disappearing act on Rose Hill Drive.
yes I did. Turn off my engine if I can remember how to do it. Oh, hold circle. There we go. Here's another car. He's also escaped with us.
Call out the chase team. Suspect got
There we
away from
go.
us.
We have got another 75k. So happy days then. So all in all, Linkups, they're definitely fun. It's a good change. Glad we've got this off-road car to do it, because I actually really like this car. This is a really nice off-road car, and it looks really cool as well. And the rewards are pretty good. Obviously, we don't know how much they are if it's if you get to tier 4, because I wasn't able to get to tier 4 unfortunately, but it's similar. I'd say it's a similar amount of time, if not maybe a little bit longer, than a free player, like a tier list. Tier list? Playlist, that's what I'm looking for. But you get a lot more money, so I think actually Linkups are a really good way of getting money, especially just quickly. But obviously, you know, you have to wait for them to trigger. They don't always, you know, they're not always around, so they're not necessarily the most reliable source of income, but they're definitely like high risk, high reward, which is obviously a good thing, because the more risks involved should mean that you get a better reward. So I think they've done quite well there with that change. But if you guys did enjoy the video, you can go ahead and hit the like button. Ouch. If you enjoy all of my content, including Need for Speed, and hopefully this time I will actually do some videos on the new F1. I did play the F122 a little bit, mostly career mode, but I just really didn't like the handling. It felt like such a chore, and I sort of just didn't do a lot of YouTube videos in that game cycle full stop. So that's just how it goes, unfortunately, but I'll make sure to do some F123 ones, and I'll go back to the old pit stop challenges, which you guys seem to enjoy, and of course I'll be making plenty of different more car builds in Need for Speed because of the new update, and in future updates throughout the near future. So yeah, if you did enjoy, go ahead, hit the like button, subscribe for all of my content, comment anything you enjoyed below. Until then, this has been Chief Dog 74, and I'll see you guys next time.